Hey everybody, this is 80 Prop Push, and we are going to be continuing Thalassa's Edge of the Abyss. We're going to check out the map. It shows that we still have an area of interest in here. I don't know what I would have missed. Visualize moment. Pile of boxes. I remember seeing that already. What am I missing in here? Tools are good. Nothing there. Nothing around here. LP records? I don't know. I don't know if I saw that. Okay. So now I saw the coffee, and now I saw the board. I get both of these, though. Michael. Oh, we got something we can solve here. Heartbreak. Signs of her action. Signs of her coping. Which probably does. Jesse? Come here, Ed. Isabel probably wasn't it. Oh, I know. Adelina. Had to have been. I think it would have been any of these others. I think it's more than likely this, but with whom? If it wasn't Jesse, it wasn't Isabel, it wouldn't have been Marie. She was the only one helping herself? That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Muir came to terms with her and discussed and stay friends with her, even tried to help him get ideas for his wedding.
You never get a break, do you?
Hey, Maria, you made me jump. Look, about the other night.
Forget it. It was dumb. I was kind of sozzled and sad. Don't tell anyone, please.
I won't. You shouldn't be rushing into relationships. Just wait a bit, will you?
You go, Kmart.
You can get someone a lot better on your own age. You're wonderful.
Shut up! I know.
Friends.
Whatever. What are we fixing today?
Okay.
I suppose it doesn't matter, but it was good she grew up a little. Kmart shouldn't have let it get that far.
I mean, you're right. You're definitely right. But at least he didn't let it get any further. That's a big thing. That definitely could have turned a whole nother way. I'm glad it didn't. Well, that's it here. So back up to the garden. Alright then. Well, I'll see y'all there. Alright everybody, we made a little bit of a detour because I remember we have keys now, and this door was on the way, so we're gonna go ahead and check this area out. Ah, yes. What all mysteries can we unlock in this room? There's a single book? Is that really all that was in here? I figured we were gonna like find a wax roll and all sorts of goodies, but it's just a logbook that doesn't say too much other than the dock RC. All right. Melancholy. Well, it did open up a couple of goodies, one of which being something wrong with Hans. Cause for concern. To Hans Fisher. Daughter. It's probably the heroin. Since the 20th of June, Hans has been prescribed heroin for melancholy. Kadri was concerned about him. Alright. Suppose this.
Did you want something else, Captain?
A what? Oh, no. No, thank you.
None of our business. The captain wasn't quite right to reign.
Really? Clearly Hans was disturbed. But by what?
Interesting. Didn't open up anything too much more than that. There's nothing else in here. And we can go get to where those bolted areas are now. And check out the other green. Let's do the bolt cutter thing first. Cut the chains. It's about time. We are opening this ship up left and right. What? Ooh, that chain came awfully close to us. Alright. Sorry, Isabel, I'm throwing your stuff down further into the deep. Now we have access to everything down there, and we do not have access to that. Oh, I really thought we were going to get by, but you know, those two barrels there, there's no way we can get past that. That's impossible. Unheard of, unthinkable. Would take an Olympian gold medalist to hop over something like that. And we have a driver bill. Cost cargo. And mended holes. We hit something. We are really coming down on the cause of this now. I think maybe something from inside hit the wall from the outside. I mean, hit the wall from the inside, making a hole from the inside. The ship's incident came from inside the ship, not even outside. I didn't know if there was going to be like something crazy hiding in there. Alright, while I'm here. Wait. Did it just... Okay. We have... Cargo hull was shored up. I'm assuming that's like tore up. What happened here? Underlying cause. This is going to be unsecured strats or something along those ways. It could be from sudden storm. Is it from that far back though? Sudden storm is my guess to that. How did it happen? Tossed cargo and unsecured straps. A storm was a raging. I guess technically, a storm could be it, but it was because we didn't have things strapped up properly. That's what caused the biggest thing. There was chaos below deck due to unsecured cargo during the storm. The hole was mended. Why was cargo not secured? Interesting.
We're going to need to shore this up and quickly gather whatever you can find while I get the equipment.
Chaps, we need some help down here.
Get the buckets. Yeah, that is a good question. Why was the cargo unsecured?
But that cargo should have been secured.
I agree with you, Bailey.
Exactly. Why wasn't it secured?
Signs of responsibility. Could do something like this. Someone's interfering with his work. Oh, the old man. Oh, wait. Shift rotation. Pulling at Kmar was pulling extra shifts. What disconnection? Explanation of what happened. Oh no, Kmar. You had so much going for you. You were making a full turnaround. What happened, my man? I don't know if this is right. Someone's interfering. It was working, Kmar. Secured cargo was tossed. Well, breach too. Signs of someone else there. Cufflink. Connection. See, Thomas Proven, Thomas Rebellious, Belsey. Signs of work issue. I think it's this. It's interfering Eric. I was on duty to security guard, but Eric had an altercation with Eric. So it all has to do with the coming down on teamwork. Was on duty to security guard, but he had an altercation with Eric that led him not to finish his work. Maybe reports aren't all that important anymore.
We need to talk. Later. Can't you see I've got my hands full here?
Fine. Just listen then. I need everyone to do their job and do it properly. It's bullcrap like what you've been pulling that puts the crew at risk. I refuse to have another accident on my hands.
That's rich coming from you. You're the one pushing everyone towards another accident.
How dare you imply something like that? You're just trying to mask your own failures.
Take your hand off me.
Or what?
I thought so. We're done here.
Eric. So, interesting. I believe, however, we still have another green area to visit. Should be everything down here. Ah, the amount of stuff we learned due to cutting some chains off. Alright then. And we are getting closer and closer to figuring out the end of this mystery. But they did manage to somewhat patch the hole up. So, is that what caused it all, though? The end of it all? Oh, that's a good area. Wait, the other side. Of course it is. I don't know if I want to go that far. Might, but first things first. Let's get through this door. I believe it was it this way, right? I'm losing my mind. Yes. We go this way. Oop, nope. Where's that? Up here we are. And then from here, I think it was straight ahead and then off to this other section. So it must be back this way. Right at the very beginning. Oh, Bailey. Alright then. And right into that next room. What do we have here? Jesse missing recordings. I already know about it. Ah. A large envelope. Hmm? Hmm. That's not what I meant to press. Who was... What's sweeter? Jesse was torn about whether to write it, but say... As to whether what happened. It's about self-sacrifice. Science. Say she learned to have selfless actions. She learned that it's about self-actions.
Oh, damn it.
What will you do? Wasted all your time.
Screw you, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. We don't like Bob. Bob's an a-hole.
Right then.
Very good.
Wouldn't that get her fired from the job?
Good for her, standing her ground.
I agree. Good for her. I think that we're done in this room now. Could make the long trek over to the mess hall, where Han's stuff is. And then make our way up to the garden. Alright, I'll see y'all there. It's just that moment, yeah. Okay. It could be in this drawer right here that we've never checked for whatever reason, other than we didn't have a knife. Ooh. Cheris. It's her necklace.
What in all else? Why would he pilfer this?
Isn't it obvious he's your pappy? That's extreme. It had something to do with Alex. Alex was his daughter. Come on, it's obvious by now. Hans was Alex's father. What had left before she was born? Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. Karis? What is this? Oh, no. God. Oh, God.
I'm not gonna lie, I have chills.
No.
I always thought he knew.
Ah!
Alex was his daughter. Poor man. Losing her like that.
Poor man. What about abandoning his daughter?
You don't know what happened to that. Your mother may have been crazy for all we know. Or maybe she had somebody else. Alex had secretly been researching the Thalassa's for years before we joined the crew. What was she hiding? Why had she lied? She knew that had to have been her father. That's what this check was for. Right? Identifying documents. It might be that one, but... who was she stalking? Hans. What's motive? It's gonna be that, I believe. I mean, the return check, probably.
Why didn't Alex tell us about her father? Tell us about Hans?
That is a good question.
I don't know why she hid this from us. You know I'm not her, right?
Obviously, you're dead. This is all just a figment of my imagination. All right. Well, I think we're probably off to the board above now. Nothing up in the sunroom. In the garden. That's exactly where we're going. Straight to the garden. We'll see you all there. We'll do a little cutout from here. Alright, we got the keys. We can fly across this map now. We'll have to do all this back roading to get scenic routes to these very important places. And I believe we're heading over here. One of these two areas. I thought it was here, but it might have been over there. Maybe I did a full circle around for nothing. The map one more time. Yeah, it was. It was right over here. Alright, turning around. A tree, you're in my way. I can't duck below branches, you know this. And we have a ladder. That's all we needed. We just needed a key so we can climb. Don't forget to take your key back, sir. He totally grabbed them on the way up, right? I didn't lose my keys going up this ladder, did I? Oh, we are higher than we've ever been before. Oh. We're totally gonna fall through this glass. Is this the end of Kaz? Just to make sure, we're just gonna kind of looking around. Can you hear me now? Don't know how many people will catch that reference.
If you're ready, let's press on. If not, we can come back later.
I feel like I'm gonna fall through that lighter section where the light's hitting. I just know it. Okay.
Let's go. What are you waiting for?
I don't think there'll be any returning from this point.
Am I going off to my death here? Wax roll. What have we got?
True. I see that ignorance everywhere. It's the same with Isabel.
No, far from it. Isabel trusts the folk she implies. She gives us space. That's why I stay here.
But Isabel is detached. People with that sort of privilege are aloof, live in worlds of their own. What she's done with this ship, it's... well...
It's what, Jesse? What is it?
Everybody's story is complex. You should know. Seeking the truth as you do.
Ooh, progress, huh? Just progress, though. Alrighty. Nothing out here. We do have those ropes on the way down. Alright, well, maybe this is gonna be it. How strong are you, Cam? Oh, rope, you hang on strong. Now you should be rated for quite a bit, but I don't know how heavy this suit is. Hey, we made it. Where am I exactly? In the boiler room, huh? I am. I'll stick to the catwalk. Still not a sign of a clue. Do have lots of coal though.
Look at the boiler over there.
Here's the blood. Yeah, I see it. Tamar's shoe. Tamari, you shouldn't be taking your shoes off at work. It is an OSHA violation down here. Oh. There's a lot of people down here. What happened here? I'm about to check it out. I'm gonna finish gathering clues first. The secret's been in the boiler room alone.
Finally. Let's see what he found out.
So it's just a factory defect the entire time. Nothing to do with
What
us.
is this? This can't be right.
I'm sorry to
The
tell
part
you.
manufacturers were at fault then. A stress in the metal.
That can't be it. A part fault.
Fire in here. There was a fire, but we know that they must have lived through the fire. Because...
It's burst from the side. Could that have been what Thomas and Kmart worked on?
But they fixed it. Got out of the storm.
It's a temporary fix.
Well, it seems to have not been such a fantastic idea after all.
Let's look for more information before jumping to conclusions.
Yeah. Ah, gash in the hole there
I
too.
suppose that was the killing blow.
That was enough to sink the whole ship.
The sea pressure's high. Doesn't take much. The coal is burned away.
I may have hit pretty much all the nooks and crannies of this room. We can definitely start looking at other... Oh, there's still something here. Already looked at that. And this is all blocked still. Oh. Reading glasses. It's gonna be Eric's. I never found anything here. These are right here either. Alright, I'll go from left to right. Incident catastrophe. Cache in the hole. Burst a boiler. Signs of a fire. Explosion of fire. Indicators. Boiler catastrophe. Evidence of catastrophe. Signs of someone else. Could be that, wouldn't it? It's gonna be this. I don't think that would be body drill. Now we know Eric's that one. Pretty sure it had to be Thomas, but I don't know which one of these. So the rounded glasses would have been Eric's. Coal being burned away won't say nothing. That won't say nothing. The shoe would. That would go to Kamar. It's not Kamar. Pretty sure it would be this. Inside a new water cage. So if I switch this to Eric, there's nothing else here that would point at anybody else. That has to be Eric. Boiler catastrophe. Burned away coil. Whatever. Mar. Thomas. That doesn't... What? Alright. We already did that one. Did that one. I did that one. I don't think that's it. Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. And then, obviously not. Okay, so it's not Thomas. And we do have all the stuff for this one mystery, right? We do. Okay. We know it's not this. No, it's not that. It could be this. And it's going to be between Thomas and Kamar, I would assume. Oh, colorful toolbox. Fair enough.
Kamar was here to adjust the water levels.
It was too late then. Something had already gone wrong. It was presumably already overheating.
Maybe. And Eric was here to share his news about the investigation.
Signs of injury. Well, that's easy. And we know it was Thomas. Clearly connected. She helped him. This is going to be the sewing stuff. And Jesse.
Thomas and Jesse were there too.
I'm guessing Thomas would have tried to help.
And got a bit too close when it blew, by the looks of it.
Signs of inaction. Indication of escalation. Supporting evidence. This would actually be signs of action. This would be an indicator of escalation. No, not made.
Fire extinguishers weren't used. They went straight for the hose. Flames must have been fierce, spread quickly.
When a coal deposit catches fire, and the intensity would have been enough to warp metal.
That's what Kamar and Eric were doing. Trying to fight it.
Fighting the fire. Yeah, you know what? Actually, signs of their fate. Boot. Glasses.
Damn it! It's going to blow. Get clear!
Are you injured?
We'll be fine. We need to get control over the fire.
It's locked!
Eric's
What
strong.
happened?
Jesse, I need you to take Thomas up with you. I'm in position! Get to safety!
Bolt,
as many of the metal doors on the way as you can. We have to stop the flooding.
So they tried to save the Thalassa, but to no avail. That's it then. We have everything we need.
We're not done yet. The fire door should never be locked. Who was responsible? Maria.
Try to ruin people's lives now, you hackett.
Stupid girl. She had no idea what she was doing.
They managed to get through and get the fire equipment.
You did. It was delayed. I don't know that it would have been of any use, though. Unable to find fault. Who did it? Is it manufacturer? Just a parts company.
What killed her happened in a factory on the other side of the globe. It's nobody's fault.
No! I refuse to believe this. We will figure this all out. The accident, the sinking.
I think we already have. We'll keep going though. I keep sick. It's either that or maybe Maria. Oh wait.
Are you sure? It's not too late to run.
Maria!
I couldn't be more sure of anything. All my life, I have wanted to be an adventurer. But I was made to believe that I didn't have it in me, and that such a life would be lonely and frivolous. Then you came. Someone who had read my words and seen me. You gave me a chance, challenged my preconceptions. I had many of those.
I thought that I never wanted to bind myself to a man again. Building my legacy and my name has been too important to have it torn down. Then you came, with your ambitions and love for adventure and dreadful stubbornness. I want to share my journey, our journey, with you.
I don't care what form our bond takes, or who will know, as long as I have your love, as you have mine.
I can't marry you in the traditional sense, but I give you my heart and soul.
Well, they spent the rest of their lives together, I'm sure, after that.
Strange to think that we're the only ones that know.
At least they found some joy in the end.
Technically, I'm the only one that knows. Because we haven't even made the surface yet. We still gotta figure out how we're gonna get out of this boiler room. An unusual invite. On faulty parts. And no.
Captain? You wanted to see me?
Yeah, I realize it's not the best timing, so I'll keep it brief. I just didn't feel it could wait.
Is this about my work? About Adelina? I realize
I owe you an apology.
What?
I have been unfair to you and treated you harshly. Now, that doesn't justify the breach of trust.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
You did what you believed to be right. And you must be willing to trust your crew, trust me. But communication goes both ways. Alex's death it has hit us all hard. I have taken it out on several of you and myself. But it was a faulty part. That's what killed her. It was not your or anyone else's fault.
Captain, a faulty part?
Yeah, I just wanted you to know, and I wish to build the trust that should be there between a captain and his chief engineer. So, I hope that we may share a glass once we get safely back to port.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Captain.
Thomas finally got a seat at the captain's table. Good for him.
I'm surprised he allowed someone in. Finally put aside his prejudice.
I was really hoping this was going to spill something in the end. Does it? And I'm just not seeing it right. That almost looks like an O. What could it be? It's just a bunch of nonsense, I guess, on the way that they have everything linked together. It'd have been really neat if they would have made it to where they all...
Something more. We must have missed something.
It's clear what happened.
No.
Some major events. What was responsible? Actually, I'm gonna say the boiler overheating's the major threat, major event. It could have been this, but I think that would happen before. It's not. No. 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 I don't think so. It's definitely none of these. But that was a previous event, no? It's this. It's in Stormfront major event. Getting back. I think it's this one for sure. But the other piece is the thing that I'm not so sure of. It's not that. Surely not. It's not. Nope. 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 No. No, no. So it must be that that one's not it? I think those are some major event, some major threat. Major event might be the boiler overheating. The major threat, however... Shouldn't work. Oh. No, no. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost. What caused the sinking was the boiler would overheated. That wasn't the threat, that was the event. And the threat wasn't been that. It wouldn't have been that or that. Maria? No, it's surely not. Is that about the flaying? No, it's definitely not these. Definitely not these.
That's not right.
Stop that. Let's just get it over with.
No, there's more there has to be. I know it. This was intentional.
I don't think so. Somebody's saying lies, though. Ship stalled. Delayed by a mechanical issue, the engine stalled, making them vulnerable to a storm front that approached. We don't want to do this. What? Let's sink to Thalassa's. We know that.
It was a tragedy. They did everything they could.
They did.
Well, they failed. None of them cared enough.
Alex, you're unreasonable.
If they did, none of this would have happened.
Don't do this.
They're all at fault. All of them.
I'm blacking out again. Drowning. Pending drowning. And done.
There's a strange sense of calm when you hit the bottom, isn't there?
Oh, wouldn't you know, Alex? So that's just it.
Are you going to get up? Here, let me help you.
Are you at least going to be a little bit more calmer of an Alex?
You have your answers, even if you may not like them. Let's see what sense we can make of it.
So the problem I'm having with this is we figured all this out for nothing, because now I'm down too. Like, everything we just did no longer matters, other than the fact that we told the story and who ourselves, and we can't even share it to anybody. This truly is a cursed ship. Well, I don't know what else to say about
Started out
this.
so well, didn't it? Home, friends, purpose.
I don't know that I like the ending. It bugs me. It bugs me that we don't have no way of letting anybody know.
But then everything changed.
What actually happened here? Let her go already.
Waves and ripples.
I'm confused.
They had a mission and a deadline, so they headed back out. It was too soon.
Far too soon. Alright, are you gonna let me out of here or what? Am I supposed to click on the locker again? Why? Oh.
We should have banded together came to a head. Actions were second guessed, and secrets were kept.
But if that's what's worrying him, he should tell the captain, no? But that's a lot of faith to put in one so inexperienced.
You shouldn't have given such responsibility to a child.
Is it unreasonable of Hans to distrust the capabilities of a person that young? Distractions kept everyone looking elsewhere. They were running out of funds.
There's definitely more going on than meets the eye. She's acting odd. I think she's keeping something from me.
Isabel was protecting the crew and carrying the burden on her own. Suspicions and distrust took root.
You're supposed to be conducting an investigation, instead you're sleeping with the suspects!
You're out of line, Captain. Whatever I or Isabel choose to do is our own affair.
Hans didn't deserve to be deceived like that. The stress of that situation deepened existing problems.
You're the one pushing everyone towards another accident.
It's bullcrap like what you've been pulling that puts the crew at risk.
Was Eric wrong for wanting to keep the crew safe? Although Thomas did the right thing, he went about it the wrong way.
Captain, I found the waif that's been eating all my stores. I want her off the ship.
This is just a story to you, isn't it? Do you even care?
Hans carried his trouble alone, not wanting to further burden the crew. Even though he saw what was wrong, Kadri was
not
being
here,
respectful.
I'll get my other schematics.
Would have been an easy fix for Thomas. If he hadn't been blinded by the problems caused by his mentor.
It will be temporary.
Could this have been avoided? Maybe. If they'd been more open. That's not what happened. If they'd stayed, he wouldn't be dead. they chose to go back out.
Yeah, I've seen this shadow shock before. It's not good.
If I hadn't gone ahead, we'd been together. And you wouldn't be alone now. Maybe none of this would have happened. And the Thalassa would still be here. It's okay to be angry with a person who has passed away, you know? It doesn't make you bad. Here, let me help you.
Oh. Are we gonna live through this? I kind of doubt it, but are we? Is there some weird miracle? We just found a random door to the outside, huh? Hi, Cap. Yes, Billy, I'm here. You did. Alright. Alright, I'm much happier with the ending now. I really am. Not today, Alex.
Help me! Hurry, there's no time.
Not a chance.
Keep moving to the platform.
Moving past you. No. No.
Don't leave me again!
No, don't do it, Cam. What is wrong with you? Push her away.
I don't want to die here alone.
She's gone, Cam. She is not the voice of reason.
Don't leave me!
Just get out of here. Wait, where's the Thalassa? The ship, it's gone. I must get the story out. I've heard it cut her away many times for not doing it. What, like fifth, fourth? Way too many times already. Well, it's a very casual game. I will say one thing. It's got an amazing story. It's very sad. It does have one fundamental thing, though. And I absolutely love that it brings this out. And it is being open. If you hide things, it shows exactly like how a series of small events where things are hidden from other people that you work with or that you communicate with, that you rely on, and how you don't open up and just let them know whether it be good things, bad things, and how it just can really affect, and the chain reactions can all clash together in the end. And something that was very preventable, and in my opinion, the biggest thing that happened through all of this, it does go back to Thomas. And I don't like to say that because Thomas seems like he was a really, really good guy. He knew what he was doing. But if Thomas would have let the captain know from the beginning everything that had happened with him and his mentor, and how his mentor was losing it. His mentor would come in there, wasted so much time on the ship, and they never would have brought him aboard to make these fixes that nothing was ever documented, and none of that would have happened. Everything probably would have went very peachy. I don't know what exactly happened to the boiler, whether it was the mentor that went back in and ruin the boiler or not, but they would have had a lot more time to focus on that. Another thing that could have probably have been a little bit better if Kamar would have either ridden out like with the things he had worked on in the past, or if they would have gotten more help to help Kamar. But and I know fundings were a little bit on the low side, something else that could have been mentioned. But in the end of it all, what it all stemmed down to was that one fact with Thomas. If Thomas would have stepped up and let them know, they could have figured things out a lot quicker and sooner. Sure, there was the whole affair with Eric and stuff. That all in the end ended up being nothing and coming to nothing. It could have stayed private. Nothing would have changed, in my opinion, on that. Maria is the other big thing there. But, I mean, she was a child. That would have happened no matter what. There was nothing there. It was, I'm not saying that she doesn't play a key role to some things, but let's say that they get that fire hose out time. That coal is not going to be put out very quickly and easily. All that still would have happened, but what would it prevent it? If you do like a full-on root cause analysis, it all stems back to the same thing. And that is the point of where the first error had occurred. And that was bringing the mentor to do things to the ship and not saying anything. You could say that it's the captain's fault as well, because he should have said, hey, I'm bringing on the mentor. You can blame either the Captain Hans or you can blame Bailey. I mean, not Bailey, or you can blame Thomas. And in the end of it all, whenever they went to go figure out anything about Alex, it all came down to, it was a part. Like, nothing could have been done. That was quality control somewhere random. I mean, that's something that they probably could have figured out even before going off the ship. But I do think it was all about trying to recover the treasure that was dropped at the beginning, the Thalassa statue. But this does bring out how important it can be to communicate with others, whether it be family, siblings, partners, wives, and co-workers in long-lasting situations. Like, if you communicate, things like this won't happen. Like, I'm not saying that there will be no troubles and stuff like that, but you won't have this clash and miscommunication and the beating around the bush of things to try to all get down to one thing. You save so much time, and it relieves a lot of stress whenever you're not having to try to hide things or do things behind people's backs. But anyways, it's an amazing game. Yeah, we'll continue this, and if you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. That's okay with me. If you want to see more of my videos in the future, hit that subscribe button so you'll get those notifications, and leave comments. I will respond to those if there's something I can respond to on that, and post games you'd like to see me play in the future. I look at those as well, and I will definitely, when I get the opportunity, try to put some of those games up I see in comments in there, okay? Thanks for joining.